Welcome to M.A.P, the Medical Appointment Planner. We truly appreciate your willingness to work with us on this important project. This short video will walk you through the program and show you how you can use it to prepare for your upcoming medical office appointments. M.A.P is a program designed to help you prepare questions and think about any symptoms and concerns you want to discuss with your doctor as you plan for an upcoming medical office visit. We will help you think about how to inform your doctor about your symptoms and concerns that you want to discuss at the beginning of your visit. We will also help you develop ways to remind the doctor that you still have questions, symptoms, and concerns you want to discuss if your questions are not answered as your office visit draws to a close. We have included some videos within the program demonstrating how this is done. There is also a space for you to enter ongoing information about your symptoms and concerns that you could show to your doctor. So, let's begin. This is the agreement screen. You have to click Agree, indicating your participation in this research study. The next thing you do is to create your login. This ensures that only you can enter the program and see your information. So type in a username of your choice, for example, Jane Doe. Now you create a password that only you know and click Login. This is the screen that you'll see after you log in. The first thing we'd like you to do is click on the Symptom and Concern button. This is the page where you add your symptoms and concerns or work on any symptoms you've previously entered. To begin adding a new symptom, click on the button. Here is where you list your symptoms and concerns. For example, you might be feeling very tired today. After you've entered your symptom, please click Continue. Now we want to think about who is the most important person or appropriate person to address your symptom and concern. For your fatigue, Dr. Smith, your oncologist, is the most appropriate doctor, so click on his name. Now think about, why is this symptom or concern important to you? So why are you concerned about your fatigue? It might be because you are very tired and can't complete your daily activities, and you're not sleeping well at night, and you're concerned this might mean your cancer has come back. You can type in any words you want. This is your program. When you're finished, click Continue. If you've entered multiple symptoms on this screen, because it's your program, we've merely labeled them A, B, and C, you can drag and drop as to which is the most important symptom to you. So for today, we're deciding symptom C is the most important, followed by symptom A, followed by symptom B. And you can do this for as many symptoms as you originally listed. When you've got them in an order that you feel represents their importance and priority to you, click Continue. For each symptom you've listed, we'd like you to enter how severe is this symptom. So for today, we're going to say 7 is how severe our tiredness is. We also want you to discuss with us how much distress this symptom is causing you. So your tiredness for today is distressing you at the level of a 4, with 0 being very mild and 10 being very extreme. Then click Continue. And what you see is a chart that progressively graphs your answers. So your symptom summary shows that your concern was, I'm tired. You're going to discuss this with Dr. Smith, your oncologist, and it's rating both the distress and severity of your tiredness. If you wish, you can also print this chart before you go to your medical office appointment. When you're done for today, click Finish. Now we're pretty prepared for what we want to do about our symptoms. We've entered them and prioritized them. Next, let's click on Appointments. You just made a new appointment with Dr. Smith, so let's enter that appointment into the program. Now we'd like to know when your appointment with Dr. Smith is. Using the handy drop-down calendar, click on the date, which we've decided is December 17th, 2015. Then enter the time of day of your appointment. If you make a mistake, there's an erase button, an X, and you can start over. So, oops, it wasn't the 17th. Our appointment is actually scheduled for the 9th. And it's at 2 in the afternoon. When you're finished, click Continue. Today we're working on our appointment with Dr. Smith, so we can click on Dr. Smith's button. But if you wanted to add another doctor, you could add another doctor in either of these boxes, typing his name, and any doctor you've entered already will be shown on this screen. So for today, let's use Dr. Smith. And today we're going to discuss these symptoms, focusing on I'm tired. Any other symptom you've listed that you think Dr. Smith is the most appropriate person to discuss will be shown here. Today we'll just demo discussing the symptom of tiredness. Consider what questions you'd like to ask Dr. Smith about your symptom I'm tired. So, for example, you might want to ask him if saying something like, Dr. Smith, I'm really worried that I'm so tired. I'd like to discuss this sometime during our visit. Type in as much or as little as you'd like. When you're finished entering your questions, click on Continue. Now let's think about what you'd like Dr. Smith to do for your symptom of I'm tired. Today, because you're concerned you're not sleeping well and you're tired, you'd like a sleeping pill. This is just an example. You can type in anything you'd like. Considering what you'd like your doctor to do for you helps guide the conversation and ensures that you get an outcome and a treatment decision that's appropriate for you. Some women might enter that they'd like a referral to another doctor, others that they'd like a refill of a medication, others just that they want reassurance. That means the cancer is not coming back. When you're finished, click Continue. Consider what information you need to bring to your appointment with Dr. Smith. For example, you might want to print your severity and distress chart and show Dr. Smith how your tiredness is getting better or worse over the last 2 weeks. You might also want to bring a magazine article or other information that you think would be helpful depending upon what your concern or symptom is. When you're finished, click Continue. Now let's prepare for introducing your symptoms to your doctor. It can be hard to initiate with your doctor something that you wish to talk about. For example, you might say to Dr. Smith, Dr. Smith, I really want to discuss my tiredness with you today before the end of the visit. When you're finished, we go down to the next block because we know that doctors don't always address your concerns immediately, and sometimes they even forget. So let's prepare a sentence to use if necessary to make sure that you're able to discuss your tiredness. If you don't have an idea of what sentence to use, we've provided some drop-down suggestions for you to consider that might work for you. For example, You could click on the box that says, my quality of life is really suffering because of my tiredness. I would really like your advice about my tiredness if we could talk about this today. And you can edit this any way you choose. When you're done, click on the Finish button. We also have asked you to complete some surveys after your doctor's appointments. You can look at this page at the end of the appointment section. If your surveys are not ready for you, you will not be able to click on these buttons. As you can see, it doesn't work. However, when your visit is completed, go to your list of appointments, onto the existing appointments. Here you will see all the appointments that you've entered into the program. You have a second visit upcoming with Dr. Smith and another one with Dr. Jones, your endocrinologist, but click for now on the one that you've just completed. This will bring you back to the survey buttons. You click on Please complete the surveys and it will bring up a list of questions that we'd like you to answer. Your answers are sent to us automatically after you do it. Scrolling down till you finish. When you're done, click the Save and Exit button. If you've answered everything, please click the Submit button. And again, your information is sent to us automatically. We also are asking you to complete some questions about how your visit went today. In a similar fashion, click on the Visit Question button and it will ask you how your visit preparation went. When you have answered to your satisfaction and worked your way to the bottom, please click the Finish button. Lastly, we're asking you some questions after each visit about your use of the M.A.P program so that we can modify and learn from your experiences. Again, click on the button and we're asking you about your use of the M.A.P program. When you're done, please click on the Continue button. At the end, when all is done, please click on the Finish button. When we receive your data, we will send you a gift card to thank you for your time, knowing that your work is helping make the lives of breast cancer survivors better in the future. Should you have any questions about the program, we have built help menus in to further guide you through the program. You can click on these buttons and find answers to common questions. Again, we thank you for your time. We truly appreciate you working with us on this important study that will help breast cancer survivors in the future.